What's up, everybody? This is Haelian. We got more 20 minutes till dawn, and we're gonna try to do something kind of goofy slash fun. I mean, so Shana is probably the most interesting character in the game just because the chest upgrade that she can have, where it triples the next upgrade you pick up, which apparently, according to the comments, can affect tomes as well, which is pretty massive. So I want to try to do something with that. I want to either get that going, or we could go for a high level PB. We're gonna see what kind of chest we get at the start here, I think. Here's my basic skill tree upgrade. I'm not going to care too much what else we get, I think. If we get the triple chest, I would like to do a glare type of thing, just because I still haven't really done a big glare build. So we can do that, or max HP. I'm just going to do the shotgun because I haven't beaten it. But I'm actually not going to play a Darkness 15. We want to lower it a little bit, because we don't want to be Darkness 11, where experience gain is reduced. So what we want to do... We also don't want to reduce our upgrade choices. I'm looking for it. Small enemies move faster. Bosses deal double damage. Small enemies spawn more often. I guess Darkness 1 would be the minimum that we'd want to do. Elites have more HP. Bosses have more HP. Elites deal double damage. Bosses deal double damage. Small enemies move faster is fine. Elites move faster is fine. So the highest I guess we'd want to do is Darkness 8 for this. I realize I haven't done... quick play mode since like I first started the game, but I kind of don't really see much of the point. All right, let's get started. It kind of just depends what the first chest we guess is. If it's not going to be either of the two that we want, then we're probably gonna have to reset here, in which case you might see some editing on the video for that purpose, because I need one of the two basically. Let's see. So maybe I don't want to pick up XP if possible to some degree. Okay, so we'll get Glare going as soon as we can here. It's not good, but in case we do get the triple chest, you know, we got to go for something. I might want to conserve some amount of XP on the ground. The other thing with going for a max level build is we really don't want to spread the enemy kills out too much. No other Glare things. Splinter is always good. Power shot's decent. Double shot's okay. I think I'll take Divine Blessing for now, though, because I think that's fine. There is like an invincible build, kinda, where you can keep Holy Shield up like 100% of the time and everything, I believe. Or we have Ethereal going here. Just, I don't want to go to the enemies too closely, too much. We'll take Sight Magic. Damage from Glare also applies the on-hit effects of your bullets. You wouldn't want to triple that, but I would like to triple either Intense Glare, which doubles the damage of Glare, or Saccade, no idea what that word is, which means we will want Fire and Ice for the on-hit effects eventually here. Okay, let's let the enemies come to me. I don't know what the most optimal way to get more enemies to spawn is, if we want to be moving around constantly. I think that is sort of what you do in Vampire Survivors to get a few more spawns. But I have no idea how it works in this game. There might be some kind of method to it. But yeah, we really don't want to spread too far and leave XP behind at any point if possible. Okay, so I guess we do Ice. If we have to, we could triple an Ice thing. But I really want to save... I really want to do something interesting if we do the triple, I think. I don't know about bullet damage with this. Tripling like bullet damage or something. I'm not sure about that. I'm iffy on it. What do we want here? I wonder if tripling like focal point would be insane, but then it would make the lens like so unbearably small. I don't know how that would even work, to be honest. Don't love these, but I guess Power Shot's okay, and tripling something like Splinter could be interesting. I'm thinking about all the possible interesting triple things that could happen, basically. I guess you would always want Splinter. I could have re-rolled those, but... I have tripled Shatter before on the ice, but it really wasn't that good, to be honest. I think tripling Frostbite is better, which is the tier 2. Alright, remember, we kind of just want to draw circles here, keep collecting this XP. We do have to kind of stay strong, so that way we're not having to run too far away. So I guess I'll leave Intense Glare there. We wouldn't want to triple that. We could get triple Ghost. It's possible. Tripling the Dragon, too. Could be kind of funny. So Frostbite's a good triple option. Do I want to take Intense Glare? I don't think so. We'll just take Quick Hands for now. I want good triple options. If we get the plus 40% XP one, then we'll just go with that and go for a level PB, basically. I think our current PB is like 48, if I remember correctly. Let's see, we got like another minute until the boss arrives, or actually it might be out now, so maybe I stop taking XP right about now. Let's see, fresh clip, big shot. Am I okay with big shot? Wouldn't really want to triple big shot because you lose so much fire rate, right? I would think. You could triple this to become invincible, but I don't know if dying is really the biggest concern. Fresh clip to get it out of the pool, maybe? It's not the worst, in this instance at least. Okay. I'm gonna try to leave some XP on the ground around there now, I think. In case we do get the plus 40% from the boss. It must spawn at the 17-minute mark, I'm gonna say now then. We're gonna draw wide circles here. Please don't get hit. Not gonna go too crazy, just gonna try to leave a little bit on the ground, I think. All right. Not bad. Whew. All right, looking good. I feel like I've talked quite a bit about the clones in these games. Armed and ready, I guess. Take something out of the pool and it's pretty good for us, I'd say, right? Quite good, I would imagine. Doubles our, whoops. Doubles our ammo, so can't be that bad. But I'm still shocked at just how many clones there are for the game. You'd think that, especially now, it's kind of like, I'm sure a lot of people, they put the clones into development a while ago, but still, you'd think that you see how many of these games come out, you know that, you know, it might not be the wisest. It takes a lot of effort to make a game, even if it is a clone, you know what I mean? It's not like they're stealing assets or anything like that, right? So, okay, getting a little nervous here now. We have Ethereal up. All right, please kill that. Run away. We got to get this chest. Electromage isn't anything special. I'll take Magnetism, I think, since we may want to go for a big XP build. Potentially. There's the chest. Got to get that. All right, just make it one of the two, please. Game, please. All right. We got Specialize here. It is the most interesting thing that can happen in the game. Please give me something interesting. So this Frostbite. There is Frostbite. It's not exactly what I wanted. There's two glare things we could take that would make glare very interesting. When an enemy is inflicted with freeze, they lose 15% of their max HP. Boss enemies lose 1%. So if we triple that, enemies lose 45% of their max HP. Bosses lose 3%. Tripling anything else here? I mean, fire rate. Electromage, so assumably you'd get 3 lightning bolts every second shot, right? Move speed. I'm gonna go for it. And we got essentially nothing here. So projectiles plus 3. Bullet damage minus 30%. I didn't really want to lose the fire rate. We could go for big bullet damage here. But I don't know if it's good with the shotgun, which has very, well, rather low bullet damage as it is. Something like the revolver, the crossbow, and obviously the grenade launcher would probably be most ideal for something like that. I guess we're tripling Frostbite here. It's kind of disappointing that Shana has the most interesting possibilities in the game right now. I guess recharge is good. We'll still go for like a level PB, it's possible. We kind of need the second chest to help us though. Oh man, there's a lot of XP on the ground, huh? Left a bit more than I thought. It would be cool if more characters had upgrades along these lines here. Maybe I'm downplaying. I think a few people said I'm kind of undervaluing bullet damage maybe now, especially like the triple effect. I'd imagine the ice was the best one, though. It practically... Freezing an enemy brings them to half health. A regular enemy. Which scales up even with the big enemies, so you gotta imagine that'd be pretty strong. Okay, Holy Shield back up. Kill clip's probably pretty good for us. No, we need bullet speed for higher range here, I'd say. All right, we kind of want to shoot the direction we're moving now if possible. And forget about the enemies behind us, so that way we don't leave any XP behind. I guess I killed that tree, huh? No XP left behind, please. I think there might be a cap to how many enemies can be on the screen at a lot of points, though, so we want to make sure we take care of that. Well, now the double damage glare is pretty much going to be useless. It's either you triple something for glare, or you do nothing with the glare, huh? So this won't be much of a triple video, but maybe we can get a... Careful, careful. Maybe we can get an XP PB here. I think 48 is the number we gotta beat currently. Oh wow, they did fast, huh? Probably has to do with the freeze, if I were to guess. So you can triple these tomes, which is we're gonna do it. The rage, probably, right? Is it the rage? The elements are interesting, but I don't know. This is kind of like a big freeze build. All of these are viable. What do we want here, I think? I don't have any burn or lightning. It would just increase the freeze duration and lower the bullet damage a lot. Triple your base ammo, so we'd go up to like 10 ammo. We'd get a lot more freezing, I guess, right? I don't know. I feel like it's Tome of Rage. And we kind of capitalize on the freeze thing, I guess, mostly, if possible. I guess double shot, because going down the fusillade would be good, right? Split fire would always be good and stuff. We're kind of throwing our bullet damage to the wind now already, which isn't a big deal. We kill the boss fast, which is good, so because usually you have to like really run away from the bosses a lot, which means that the XP gets kind of thrown all over the place and stuff. It's kind of a pure freeze build, huh? We need the freeze to deal all the damage to the enemies. Might be okay. Okay. Not bad. Now the question is, do we want to go down the pyro range? I mean, it's the only one that really synergizes with it and stuff, right? With the ice? Yeah, it's the only thing that synergizes with ice, I'm pretty sure, so it feels like we kind of have to. And especially if we have to keep the build strong. So I know we've all seen this build a dozen times already, but there's only so many builds in the game right now is part of the problem. But if you want to go for an XP, sorry, a level personal best here, highest level I've gotten, we have to have a very strong build. Ice Shard's not great. Excitement's very good though. Pickup range plus 20%. After picking up XP, gain 35% fire rate. Should be very good. Okay. So it's probably not the highest possible XP that we could have, just because if we got the plus 40% experience chest first, that would have been a better, obviously. I'm just gonna hope that there's no XP below us now. I think split fire is fine here. Okay, looking good. Since we're on a lower amount of darkness, I don't think we should be in much trouble here. I'm gonna assume we do want to kill enemies quickly though, because there's probably a cap to how many enemies can be on screen to some degree, and if you don't kill them fast enough, then you might hit that cap and you might not get spawns to some degree. That would probably happen, I would imagine. We want to pick up that second chest as quick as possible. Possibly leave some XP on the ground too. But we got quite a while until that happens, so we could probably keep picking it up for now to keep ourselves strong. Fire starter, probably the best one pretty easily there. Big fireball. Every few hits. Especially with the fire rate of what we got here. Not bad. I do believe our rune tree kind of builds towards the fire and ice stuff too. Okay. So now we're killing enemies that are further away, which is a bit scary, but as long as we don't get too far out there, I think we'll be fine. Bullet speed. Fanfire is not great, I feel. We'll go for bullet speed, I think. Definitely don't want to spread the experience out too much here. Bit of strategy going in here. I still haven't beaten a run where we wouldn't move. I'm not positive how we do it at this rate. I'm not positive. Maybe grenade launcher, Shana, and we triple something? We have to triple something. We're gonna go for intense burn. It seems to make sense. Rapid fire wouldn't be terrible though, huh? But I would imagine intense burn there. Maybe that has to be how it does it. We have to triple something to make ourselves really powerful. I mean, we have to start with the grenade launcher, because otherwise you just can't really get to the 5-minute mark and even get the chest to drop, I'd say. Not 5-minute mark, 17-minute mark? Yeah. Let's see. I don't really want to lower our fire rate. We'll just take Assassin for now. I think it's okay. I wonder if there's some crazy synergies with Assassin, this ice thing that we got going on. Tripling Assassin would be interesting. Instantly kill enemies below 60% health, I would think. If I am understanding it correctly. Run and gun would be okay if we could get to that, huh? Let's go watch and learn, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of builds in the game so we could get if we use Shana every single time, basically. Triple dragon, triple glare, triple all sorts of things, really. Triple all the tomes. So I'm hoping that they add some stuff that would make the other characters just as interesting, potentially. But Shana has the most unique things going on. I think it's gotta be Frostfire. Give me that delicious burn here, I'd say. Okay. Yeah, the XP is kind of getting spread out a lot. I don't know how much I can do about it. Do I even bother taking Soothing Warmth now? Could double the glare damage. So lightning will make the enemies get killed potentially further away, I would think. Lightning is good here, but I'm worried it might actually spread out the experience even further. I should actually be going for move speed and run and gun to be able to get to the XP faster too here. The enemies are dying fast enough, but we need to pick up the XP faster probably. So let's take haste. Let us make haste. We're still a ways away from the second chest here. A couple more minutes, I think. So I don't really want to leave any XP on the ground still. Not too much yet. I'm not going to focus on that quite. Let's just keep going for now. No run and gun. Maybe I re-roll for run and gun. None of those are great anyway. Big shot? Doesn't seem good. We'll just take Fanfire, I guess. Okay. We're about to change up here to the big chunky enemies. Good time to go run around and pick up all the XP that we left, and then maybe we start accumulating. Because I don't really want to kill enemies. I don't think kill clip's very good, because I just don't think we're reloading super often, so I'll take Saccade. Okay, let's take a break from shooting, let enemies spawn in on us, because I'm kind of okay with it. Kill a few. This way we can kind of... I guess we just killed that tree just from walking close to it. Okay. So we've gotten most of the XP on the ground, I assume, that we've left around. I think now we can kind of do this. Gonna look around a little bit more here. I don't see anything. I'm gonna assume trees don't drop XP, but I don't actually know. Kind of curious now. All right, so now maybe we kind of just become a turret here. Let XP drop as much as possible, but not pick it up. We're probably not going to get a ton, and then we hope that the second chest is going to be a plus 40% XP here. Even if it's not, we still might be able to get a PB, because I haven't done this Darkness in a while, and that we have the full growth skill tree and stuff. So it might be okay. I'm trying to move as little as possible so we don't pick up too much XP. Okay. There's the boss, so we need to kill this as soon as possible here. I'm guessing with the freeze, it should be quite good. No running gun. I don't know about blazing speed. Let's just try to get running gun faster. I guess blazing speed then out of those. Okay, everyone needs to calm down here. Okay, I think we're still missing some frost synergies out there. Okay, that happened pretty fast. XP. Dang, it's the Halo. We'll still try. Let's see if we can break 48. Let's see if we can get to level 50. We're already level 30. That's pretty high. Oops, I got hit because I wasn't looking. I was looking at the timer and stuff. Go around and pick up all this XP now. Level 30 is quite high for where we are, I'd say. Fusillot's good. I think running gun right now. I guess we should go for the halos, though. I'd imagine. We're gonna have a high enough level that it would probably be useful. Kind of forget what the last chest for Shana is, but I don't think it's super useful. If I remember correctly. Now, what kind of chest upgrades could they do? They could make it so like some characters share chest upgrades. Honestly, I'd kind of be okay if every character had a possibility of getting the triple. But then again, that means that they'd probably... It makes Shana a little less unique, but still. I just don't love the idea of always having to choose one character. I mean, Shana has the re-rolls, which is very powerful for that purpose. Let's start taking the halos. Woo! Speaking of Halo, never played Halo before in my life. Never even picked up the controller for it, as far as I can remember. Every other kid, roughly my age, maybe slightly younger, seemed to have a fascination with Halo. Never had it. Never owned an Xbox, actually, I believe. Maybe that kind of explains it to some degree. If I were to start playing Halo, where would you start? Would you just start at the first game? I don't know. I don't think I would at this point in my life. I don't know how interested I am, honestly. I was more of a GoldenEye / Perfect Dark kind of kid, I guess. These aren't great. All right, we're going for the Halo. Yoink. You can triple the Halo. I don't know how good that would be, though. I don't know how that would work. It could help you get the... Apparently, it helps you get the Halo sooner. You can triple a Halo piece, I should say. Apparently. Which would be very interesting. Would it be? But then it leaves... So if you triple, like, the first Halo piece you see, apparently it leaves the others in the pool. So then that means you'd still only ever get one Halo, right? Because there would be 2 pieces left over. Soothing warmth? No. I guess the fire rate. Because these enemies aren't dying super fast right now. Maybe I don't want the freeze duration to be increased at all, honestly, from that tome. Because I want them to unfreeze quicker so I can freeze them again and deal another big percentage chunk of their health, right? That would make more sense, I would think. Although we do lose out on burn damage. Rapid fire seems to have made sense here. Okay. I think that's the second Halo piece, right? Oh, no, never mind. That's it. Fire rate plus 50. Reload rate plus 50. Vision range plus 75. So the Halo is actually really good with the glare. If you think about it. Oh, right. It was the Halo that's the third one. I'm an idiot. I was just saying I don't remember what the third one is, but it's the Halo thing. All right. Well, Halo quite good, as you can imagine. probably best case shotgun here. Build for the most part. I mean, at this rate, taking lightning would just increase our power significantly. Yeah, we are definitely not taking mini clip. Yeah, definitely not. I thought about it, but almost definitely not. Is this okay? I think Ice Shard stinks too. What else we got? Ooh, Gun Mastery, thank you very much. That'll do. Alright, here's our boss. There is one more chest that spawns... I don't know if I want to use the term soon, but eventually here. Okay, let's try to freeze up the enemies around us a little bit. So I guess I should start leaving XP on the ground if possible. Wow, that was pretty fast. I'm gonna guess it has to do with the triple ice. No. Do we want this? I guess the minus bullet damage kind of doesn't matter. I think my line of thinking for the freeze kind of makes sense, so. But maybe for the burn damage? Don't think that does much for us. God, imagine tripling this and our reload rate being just absolutely abysmal. What happens if our bullet damage goes to 0? I do wonder too. I'm thinking about like the triple effects of this. We'll take that. For the burn damage. Alright. We're gonna try not to pick up too much XP now. We're just gonna kind of kill the enemies around us. Dodge this junk around us also. Because that the next elite spawns pretty soon after this, which is guaranteed to give us the plus 48% XP. Oh my gosh. True bullet hell mode here. These stupid eyeball enemies. Can't seem to stop them from shooting at us. I'm just drawing the circles here, obviously. Alright, there's the elite, but I really want to make sure that I don't get bonked here. Alright, Holy Shield's back up, and it looks like the eyeball enemies have taken a break on us. We're seeing big damage numbers, I gotta say, on the elite there. I'm seeing like 200 at points. Maybe it's Firestarter, I'm not really sure. We really shouldn't be knocking it back that much there. There's the XP. So now we're level 36, but we're gonna gain levels really fast right now, because we get lots of enemies now. Definitely Fusillade, right? Definitely Fusillade. There we go. Spray him down. And just keep moving. Only shoot in the direction that we're moving, probably. Let's see. Ice Shard means nothing. Soothing Warmth means next to nothing. Mini Clip is terrible. Heal Clip in case I do ever reload. Which I probably will. To some degree. Alright, still no Mini Clip. In the Wind for more move speed. Sounds pretty good. Alright. Come on, we got 3 minutes. The levels go fast now, though. Because we get a lot of enemy spawns here and stuff. Okay, what do we got? Fire rate plus 10%. Maybe Electro Mage is fine now, though. Slash good. Keep these enemies dying really quickly here for us. Though the XP is getting very spread out. And move speed is helping a lot, though, but when the chunky enemies start coming back, it can be a little problematic here. Okay. I'd kind of be shocked if we don't get a level PB, but it's not looking great right now. These stink. Well, these still stink, don't they? Lens? Maybe it's the lens. I don't think any of those are very good, to be honest. Okay. Where's Siege and stuff, huh? There's not a lot of XP on the ground, I feel. We're picking up everything we can. Okay. What do you got here? I guess Igniting Lens. Not great. Not horrible, though, I guess. We have all the move speed stuff, I'm pretty sure now, so that's not going to get better. Only 2 minutes to go. I don't know. I really needed that increased XP sooner, I guess. Now we're getting the chunky enemies, so the XP's gonna go down here. Energized? I guess energized, right? Nothing else here is very interesting. Skip reloading as much as possible, I guess. Alrighty. Can we do it? Can we do it? Did I tell a story today? I semi-prepare stories for each video, but sometimes I get too focused in on the game, so it's hard to tell my stories, you know what I mean? Storytelling, you know, it's tough. More fire rate, okay. Let's keep doing that. Storytelling can be tough. A, you run out of stories. B, you kind of got to focus on the story. C, some stories just turn out to be boring. Or you got to think about how you tell it, you know what I mean? Think about that friend that, you know, you just met up with, and then they drove 30 minutes to meet you there, and they spend the next 2 hours explaining to you what happened on the car ride to see you. It's like, I was okay with you telling me, like, oh, traffic was sort of a mess today, and ending the conversation there. But when the conversation continues to the point where it's just like, and then this other guy cut me off, and I couldn't believe it. I gave him the biggest honk of his life. He then flipped me the bird, and you know, so then I just drove on and was pissed the rest of the way. It's like, oh, then did something interesting happen? No. Oh, okay. It's like, can we talk about something that maybe we both want to discuss? I think there's some golden rules about conversations out there, maybe. And sometimes you just want to listen to someone vent to be polite. You know, that's necessary in friendships and romantic relationships sometimes. You just, you know, let them talk and you listen and you're doing a good thing. But also you got to know as a conversationalist, because it's a two-way street, you know what I mean? You don't want to overburden the person you're with. Wow, no XP PB, huh? Guess we got that thing too late. So you don't want to bore them with telling them about that dream you had last night where you were in a house. It was kind of like the house that you live in, but not quite the actual house, but it was very similar, and you found a rat under the floorboards, you know what I mean? That dream that you're telling your story about better be damn interesting if you're going to bother to tell it. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't the most interesting run, but we tripled what the heck was it? The ice. We tripled the ice, so I'm picturing the thumbnail clickbait now. Triple ice slaps, I don't know. It was obviously quite an easy run. But maybe we can do something a little more interesting next time. All right. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you got other build ideas. I'm willing to listen. I read most of these comments, so thank you so much. All right. See ya, everybody.